First, the top headlines. Manipur government imposed Section 144 for 2 more months in Jianthuiliu district. Drug mafia, illegal immigrants behind ethnic violence, says CM Biren Singh. Lieutenant General R.C. Tiwari appointed as the new Eastern Army Commander. More than 100 feared death as 6.2 magnitude earthquake hits China. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thoubal districts till 10 p.m. For Bishnupur district till 9 p.m. and for Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Good afternoon. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. This is Jianthuiliu Kahmei with top stories and latest news at this hour. The Manipur government has imposed Section 144 for 2 more months in the wake of fresh violence in the Jianthuiliu district. This decision comes as a response following an incident of clashes between 2 groups of individuals and sporadic violence reported in some places within the town areas on December 18, more particularly at Thingkhangpai village. It was reported on December 19 that on December 18, around 9:15 p.m., a small group of Zo fanatics attempted to raise the Zomi flag and spray Zogam Zolan near the memorial stone of Thingkhangpai village, a Kuki village situated amidst Zo communities. This led to a scuffle involving 50 to 60 individuals. By 9:35 p.m., the situation escalated, with nearly 1,000 plus Zo people gathering aggressively, vociferously protesting near the chief's house in Thingkhangpai. Sensing the potential for a significant clash, Kuki residents from the northern side of town Tuibong area began marching towards Thingkhangpai. At 9:40 p.m., officers along with quick response team units of Jianthuiliu district police reached Thingkhangpai and successfully dispersed the crowd. 6 individuals, 2 Kuki and 4 Zo sustained minor injuries, and they were promptly taken to Jianthuiliu district hospital, receiving first aid before being discharged. At about 10:45 p.m., the situation came under control and the dispersed crowd was effectively managed with continuous police deployment. Later, at about 11:30 p.m., another confrontation unfolded at Selmat Bridge, the border between Kuki and Zo people. A police team initially positioned between the 2 communities managed the situation for a brief period before the Rapid Action Force (RAF) intervened. Despite both groups pelting stones at each other, the RAF timely fired tear gas shells, effectively quelling the violence and preventing further escalation. Further, by about 12:50 of 19 December, both sides were dispersed through public announcements and show of strength. A total of 22 people were reportedly injured, with 3 to 4 individuals sustained head injuries but are stable. In response to the unrest, local authorities swiftly implemented Section 144, which prohibits the assembly of 4 or more people to prevent further disturbances and dissemination of misinformation. These measures are aimed at maintaining public order and ensuring the safety of citizens in the area. The extension of Section 144 underscores the government's commitment to restoring peace and preventing any further untoward incidents. As the district continues to grapple with the aftermath of the violence and the ongoing socio-political issues, the extended imposition of Section 144 serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between addressing community concerns and maintaining law and order. To address this situation, the Superintendent of Police SP for Churachandpur has convened a meeting at 11 a.m. today, including community leaders to discuss and find a resolution. In the meantime, police and Central Armed Police Forces CAPF have been deployed at critical locations, ensuring that the situation remains under control. Meanwhile, District Magistrate Churachandpur has informed to the Deputy Commissioner Home for suspension of mobile internet services in the whole revenue jurisdiction of Churachandpur district in order to avoid any further escalation of tension with serious apprehension of violence and clashes between two groups and breach of law and order situation for 5 days with immediate effect till December 23rd. Also in the news, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Monday blames the drug mafia and illegal immigrants for the ethnic strife that has rocked the northeastern state for months. Singh also attributed the current crisis to the failure of the previous government in guarding the state's borders. Nearly 2,200 people have died and over 60,000 have been rendered homeless due to the ethnic conflict between the Kuki and Meitei communities since May. The present conflict is engineered by drug mafia groups and illegal immigrants who have suppressed the voice of the original tribes. The war is not between Meiteis and Kukis, but between the government and the illegal immigrants, Singh told a gathering at Lilong in Thoubal district. Every day I keep contact and communicate with my old Kuki friends through phone. They are helpless and unable to speak the truth as they are being intimidated by guns, the CM said. Singh said more than 6,000 immigrants have entered Kamjong district from Myanmar due to fighting between the neighboring country's military and anti-junta groups. Police teams have been sent to monitor the situation, collect biometric details and make arrangements to provide them temporary shelters, he said. We are not against Chin Kuki, but only against those illegal immigrants. We simply want to identify those illegal sections by taking their biometric details and later have them leave when the situation in Myanmar improves, Singh said. Lieutenant General R.C. Tiwari has been appointed as the new Eastern Army Commander, a prestigious position within the Indian Army. It is set to take over the reins from the incumbent Lieutenant General R.P. Kalita, who is scheduled to retire on December 31, 2023. The announcement of this significant military leadership transition was made on December 18, 2023. Lieutenant General R.C. Tiwari brings with him a wealth of experience and a distinguished military background. An alumnus of the National Defence Academy, the Defence Services Staff College, the College of Defence Management and the National Defence College, his career has been marked by several high-profile command and staff assignments. His expertise extends to both conventional warfare and counter-insurgency operations, having commanded an infantry battalion in counter-insurgency operations, a mountain brigade in high altitudes, and the Black Cat Division as General Officer Commanding. Prior to his appointment as the Eastern Army Commander, Lieutenant General Tiwari was commanding the Uttar Bharat area and had also commanded the 3 Corps. Additionally, he served as the Chief of Staff at Headquarters South Western Command in Jaipur, showcasing his strategic acumen and leadership capabilities. The Eastern Command, which Lieutenant General Tiwari will lead, is one of the key operational commands of the Indian Army, with 4 corps and 12 divisions under its jurisdiction. It has a storied history of engagements, including World War II, the Sino-Indian War, the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971, and the 2020 China-India skirmishes. As the new Eastern Army Commander, Lieutenant General R.C. Tiwari will be responsible for overseeing the security and operational readiness of the forces stationed in the eastern part of India, a region of strategic importance due to its proximity to several international borders. His leadership will be crucial in maintaining the high standards of operational effectiveness and preparedness of the Indian Army in the vital sector. Veteran BJP leaders L.K. Advani and M.M. Joshi were advised by Ram Temple Trust not to attend the upcoming consecration ceremony of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya. The General Secretary of the Trust, Champat Rai, cited health and age concerns as the reasons for his request. Both Advani, aged 96, and Joshi, nearing 90, have accepted the Trust's appeal. Advani, a founding member of the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), is renowned for initiating the Ram Rath Yatra in 1990 from Somnath to Ayodhya, which significantly bolstered the BJP's political stance, leading them to become the second largest party in the subsequent general elections. Joshi, also a founding member of the BJP, played a pivotal role in the Ram Temple agitation during the early 1990s. The consecration ceremony, scheduled for January 22nd, is expected to be a grand affair with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in attendance. Other notable invitees include former Prime Minister H.D. Dave Gowda, spiritual leaders like the Dalai Lama and Mata Amrit Anandamayi, Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev, and celebrities such as Rajnikant, Amitabh Bachchan, Madhuri Dixit, and Arun Govil. Approximately 4,000 saints and 2,200 guests are invited, including heads of major temples like Kashi, Vishwanath, and Vaishno Devi. Preparations for the ceremony are set to be completed by January 15, with rituals commencing January 16. The event will also feature the participation of Shankaracharyas from 6 ancient schools and around 150 saints and sages.
का होना अनिवार्य है और हम ये भी कहेंगे वो कृपया ना आए। आपको मालूम है कि नहीं, आप अडवाणी जी को देखा भी है कि नहीं? अडवाणी जी की आयु में आप पहुंच पाएंगे कि नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे? डॉक्टर जोशी से मेरी स्वयं वार्ता हुई और मैंने यही कहता रहा फोन पर, आप मत आइए, और वो जिद करते रहे मैं आऊंगा। मैं नहीं समझता कि मेरे से ज्यादा संबंध आप में से किसी के हैं क्या, जितने मेरे उनसे संबंध हैं। और मैं बार बार निवेदन करता रहा, गुरुजी आप मत आइए, आपकी आयु, सर्दी, आपने घुटने बदलवाए हैं। तो कहते नहीं मैं आऊंगा, हरी इच्छा बलवान। मैं आपको बता दूं 5 अगस्त को कल्याण सिंह जिद करने लगे मैं जरूर आऊंगा।
Trinamool Congress leader Mahua Moitra, recently expelled from the Lok Sabha on charges of unethical conduct, has moved to the Delhi High Court to contest the cancellation of her government accommodation. The Delhi Directorate of Estates had issued an order on December 11th instructing Moitra to vacate her residence by January 7, 2024. Moitra's petition, likely to be heard on Tuesday, challenges the legality of the Directorate of Estates order, arguing that it is premature given her ongoing appeal in the Supreme Court against her expulsion from the Lok Sabha. The petition requests the court to set aside the order or, as an alternative, permit Moitra to retain possession until the results of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections are declared. The Trinamool Congress leader was ousted from the Lok Sabha on December 8, 2023, following allegations of accepting gifts from businessman Darshan Hiranandani and sharing her parliamentary website using ID and password with him. Moitra has already challenged her expulsion in the Supreme Court, with the hearing scheduled for January 3, 2024. In her plea to the High Court, Moitra contends that the Directorate of Estates order was issued prematurely, as the validity of her expulsion is yet to be adjudicated by the Supreme Court. The petition argues that until the highest constitutional court of India determines her status, the eviction proceedings under the Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupants Act 1971 should not be initiated. Moitra, elected to the Lok Sabha from Krishna Nagar constituency in West Bengal in the 2019 general elections emphasizes her party's selection of her as its candidate for the same constituency in the upcoming 2024 Lok Sabha polls. Despite her expulsion, Moitra remains eligible to contest elections, and she asserts the need to concentrate on campaigning and serving her constituents. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Manipur Youth League may want to organize them. Akoi anong balang gi paujel puga lamsang function. Lakadoriba December gitang 2023 lagi hauraga.
January tang mapan phauba chachagadoriba aikoi gi anong balangon gi paujel puba lamsang function asi lanai gi nate mayam pumna makidamaktani.
Haukiba me tang ohumdagi hauduna kanglup khurupki marakta mihat mipun thohanba yengthinabagi akanma miyeng marakta nungsiraba imalebak Manipur asibu lanbum onthoktuna machet tana thugairaga homeland ama semna naba honarakpa asina aikhoigi ifurukki phibamda amukka hena lusilani
Mangsilaklaba sotharaklaba lekhata amu khunai su kanjana ko biya chokbu function.
Masida mayamsu saruk yaminasi lamsang khongchat asibu mai paknabagi damakta mayamna mateng pangbinaba.
Sri Hari Saranam Purbasramda Aikoi Kwaipumna Makpukon Biramba Sri Sanasam Devadatta Singhana Mahaki Nungsijaraba Imung Manung Sagainatai Maruk Mapang Kwaipumna Makputadok Lamlaga Hauki Batang Nipan Irai Numita Sri Guru Gi Kripadagi Ves Olaga Sri Krishna Chaitanya Damodar Das Haibanam Pangjaduna Brindaban Prapti Oikre Lakli Batang Taraka Humdoi Sakeshan Numita Asti Sanjay Lokacharaga Lakli Batang Kungamathoi Sagol Sen Numita Jirao Sab Din Thokle Thoramasida Brahman Vaishnav Ahalaman Imaibel Amadi Maruk Mapang Khwai Pumnamakna Matam Chana Lengpiraktuna Harinam Sravan Tobinanapa Noluchari Seba Phangjariba Sanasam Tamphas Sangbi Devi Shahdarmini Sanasam Santara Singh Machanupa Sinjamai Makha Sorokhaibam Lekai Vishal Mega Mart Manak
Miyamgi khananainaba mifam hingminnasi lakliba December gi tang kulhumdoi lisingani kulhumdoi thangja numit asigi numit yungma matung pung 12 makhai taba matamda 11 Star Sporting Union Playground Singzamai Akampat Imphal East District ta pangthok jaragani mifam asi Volunteers Welfare Fund Imphal Manipur na sinjabani ngasi Manipur na mayok nariba aruba tanpham asina Puthorakliba khwaidagi maruoiba hingminnabagi wafam asi khana nainaba miyamgi ba mifamni mifam asida akhanaba warol thambigadaba singdi ningthemcha sana yaima Professor Angomcha Bimol Akoijam Asang Kasar Chesam Achouba amadi K Sani Alexander na chingmani ngasi Manipur da mayok nariba aruba tanpham masina puthorakliba khwaidagi maruoiba hingminnabagi wafam asi khana nainagadoriba December tang kulhumdoi Englishingani kulhumdoi thangja numit yungma matung pung 12 makhai taba matamda pangthok jagadoriba miyamgi mifam asi chap chana hoba yananabagi damakta miyamna numit yungba pung 12 taba matamda thoram pangthokpham mifam pangthokphamda soidanamaki yaubiraknanabagi damakta su nolukchari mifam asida mahiroi sing Ibungoi Bema Civil Society Organization gi mihut na chingba amadi club maira paibi imalup khuding makna saruk yabinabagi damakta su ningsingjari haijari
Miyam buikokno na khurumjari Campaign for a Better Manipur with Equal Status haiba team da pangthok chariba Miss Call campaign asida mayam punna hupna saruk yaminasi loinana hana na Miss Call pibi khraba punma pusu thagachari loinana Miss Call asi pihaudaba singleiraga su akoi campaign asi mai pakna na pinamakta isagi tawdaw yadraba thawdang ni khanbiduna akoi gi maitai asibu yamna asengba magi status adu lainana bagi damakta adom na dom gi phone dagi akoi na pizaba number 8732042511 amukai jage 8732042511 haiba number is the miss call pbu adom na hek ring tawbaga mathanda phone adu muchakiba taragadi adom campaign asida soidana mai pakpa ma oire haina lobi biare aduna mayamna koi campaign asibu mapung phansi punamakna koi maitai gi damakta let me nasi yai fare
Welcome back. Now moving on. Former police officer Tholnojam Brinda has withdrawn her statements in connection with the May 3rd violence, an audio clipping of which went viral on social media platforms over the past few days. In a press meet held at her Yai School residence last night, Brinda recounted her previous clarification over a statement she made during a private meeting, a short clipping which also went viral after members of Arambai Tingol requested her to clarify. Shortly after, members of Maitai Lipun visited her and she clarified again. The next day, some mothers visited her for the same purpose, but she was not at home at the time. On December 13 and 14, an audio clipping of a talk she had with Yambem Laba on October 3rd went viral. However, her statements were private talks with Yambem Laba. Nonetheless, she withdrew the statement just as in the past. Regarding the attack at her residence earlier in the day, Brinda informs that a chair frequently used by her forefather, known to the people as Yuvraj Tikendrajit, was vandalized. She said that it was extremely regretful to witness the sacred chair, which is being worshipped daily at the Famen and also considered as historical artifact, destroyed.
I have now lanai meeting amada khana bawa pa mama audio machet am viral oira padagi Arambai Tengol gi selinaw na laaga I have sengdohan bigre adung matungda Maitai Lipun gi selinaw singa mugla aga amuka sengdohan bigre adu da sulale haijagre madugi nungan bada ima khara amugla ami sengdo o haidana haiba ima singla ambasida di ayunda leidadana sengna hogdre sigi matungda yambem labaga aiga sanaba wari ama ndaki December gi tang 16 ga 13 gi loina bada amuk viral ama amuk oire hariba viral oige bo wafam ase yambem labaga aiga lanai oina sanagi bo wafam ni hariba wafam ase mamangda haiki bedu maina ai ha amuk hanna ngasi su withdraw tawjare siga loina na ai hangna thamjening bo wafam amana aigi yumda akai atoi thohan biramba mayam sigi mathakta aigi idau puren amadi lebak miyam gina Yuvraj Tikendrajit athobasina phambiramba sokri ama koina lai oina phamenda khillaga nunti gi dhukmaira katlaga la chai hariba itihas ka sagonaraba laibaki historical artifact ase thugai biramba se thamoi sokna Manipur nungsijaba mioi ama oina nuai jade.
Joining the media briefing, convener of Mairapai B of 14 localities, Lekai, Laima Pokpam Shanti Bala pointed out the need to investigate how a private talk held on October 3rd went viral on the intervening night of December 13 and 14.
December 13 ga 14 ga lonara pane December 13 sidi kaino kuki gi asiba body sin puthokon mi to adodi akoi laibak praja sina irang hurakane na namdhana bagi damakta pongla pa bahiri ne na koi na lawe lan na loi ngai sida lan si mathang sum tawra ga di akoi kamana santi loi dui no ba adi isa chi ni so chaba thakwa kham da ngai lan du sungjani lan ngak jari ni sai si dam sum mai sum chubi re haba adu so la aga sai kai no dum chengdo mi na bi yai haba di ma su ngai akoi isa si jungai akoi na la le her ma di akoi na le kai la akoi punishment adu tawja ga ni na ngarang warik taw dia adu ngasai gi matam si loi di ngai ta am na thong jela pa se itang di akoi da su ko akoi su sin chong da ba na te ba na da ba na te tu ma tam na taw lagi kongdu oge hana kongdu oge di masu media ma manggal la le hana ayan ga di loina na akoi su ngasai video thagali ba video su tigal lage adu ga sisi taw lage am pa jana hai graba adu makta da ngasi se sini akoi gi maite gi pai de gi soi be se si mak mi na I hajani.
Former Arunachal State Working President of National People's Party NPP Lekha Saya has been appointed as the president of Arunachal's Nationalist Congress Party, Ajit Pawar faction. Lekha Saya had resigned from the NPP 2 weeks ago. the former legislature from the 16 Jianthuiliu Assembly constituency, said, "I joined the NPP to serve my constituency and state, drawn to its pro-Northeast ideology. However, due to the reasons outlined in my resignation, I sought a better alternative. I aim to build and strengthen NPP in Arunachal, but lacked the necessary authority and support from the central command of NPP. In pursuit of my dedication to serving my people, I found the NCP to be more suitable alternative. With the opportunity to lead the NCP Arunachal unit at its state president, I believe I can take on the complete responsibility of developing the party in the state. This decision was necessary to ensure that the hard work of not only myself but also my supporters does not go to waste, especially when faced with a lack of seriousness in the leadership of the party we were with." Likha Saya criticized the NPP of Meghalaya and its leaders towards the lackadaisical attitude towards other states of Northeast and neglecting party workers of states including Arunachal and Manipur. New Alliance Party of BJP Nationalist Congress Party led by Ajit Pawar showed its strength in Arunachal through a mega rally from Doni Polo Airport to Nirjuli, marked a new era beginning of NCP ground in Arunachal. On December 18, 2023, a devastating earthquake with a magnitude of 6.2 struck the mountainous region of northwestern China, causing significant loss of life and injury. The tremor, which occurred just before midnight, was centered in Gansu's Jishishan County near the border with Qinghai province, approximately 1,300 kilometers southwest of Beijing. The impact of the quake was severe, with at least 111 people confirmed dead and more than 230 injured. The provinces of Gansu and Qinghai were the hardest hit, with reports indicating that 100 fatalities occurred in Gansu and an additional 11 in Qinghai. Inquiries were widespread, with at least 140 people hurt in Qinghai and another 96 in Gansu. Search and rescue operations were promptly initiated as the affected areas grappled with the aftermath, which included damaged houses and infrastructure. Power and communication lines were knocked out, complicating the efforts of the emergency services. The U.S. Geological Survey reported the quake's magnitude at 5.9, slightly lower than the 6.2 magnitude reported by Chinese state media. The earthquake was felt as far away as Lanzhou, the provincial capital of Gansu, where university students were seen evacuating their dormitories for safety. The Chinese government responded quickly, dispatching tents, folding beds, and quilts to support those displaced by the disaster. Chinese leader Xi Jinping called for an all-out search and rescue effort to minimize casualties. This natural disaster is a stark reminder of the seismic activity that frequently affects the mountainous western regions of China, which forms the eastern edge of the Tibetan Plateau. The country has a history of deadly earthquakes, including the 2008 Sichuan earthquake, which claimed nearly 90,000 lives. The recent quake in Gansu adds to this tragic history, prompting renewed focus on earthquake preparedness and response in the region. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West and Thoubal districts. However, curfew has been relaxed till 9 p.m. for Bishnupur district and Kakching district. Traffic is seen normal on the roads and people are seen buying essential and other commodities during the curfew relaxation. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 940-2890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur government imposed Section 144 for 2 more months in Jianthuiliu district. Drug mafia illegal immigrants behind ethnic violence, says CM Biren Singh. Lieutenant General R.C. Tiwari appointed as the new Eastern Army Commander. More than 100 feared deaths as 6.2 magnitude earthquake hit China. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East, West and Thabal districts till 10 p.m. for Bishnupur district till 9 p.m. and for Kangching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Join us again on 3 p.m. for more English news update.